She also follows me on Twitter and stuff, so I imagine she's a fan. So that's pretty cool. So be sure to support her. We'll have all her links below. She is also a goth girl by the appearances of it. So one of the 7 sisters, it would seem, part of the family, part of the tribe. So check her out. Also, her name on Reddit was Windingus, which I can only imagine is a Wendigo / dingus play. So once again, hitting all the spots for me.
Very intuitive.
One of us.
Very intuitive detective work there. We'll have, like Isaiah was saying, we're gonna have all of the links below. You guys are cool about this, and go support the author. So please pick up the book if you like it. It really does help the author out a lot, and I think it's just in good faith. You know, what are we doing here? Let's support the fucking authors while we can. But without further ado, I say let's just jump right into part 1.
I just have to say, because I was pulling up all her socials to find this, she made a tweet that said, "Gonna take 4 bottles of Tylenol and chase it down with some battery acid to turn my body into a super-powered autism machine that only knows how to hate." And then she replied to that with a picture of AM from "I have no mouth and I must scream." So yeah, I think we'll get along.
We got a nice Tylenol writer here, so we'll be doing
we got someone who's just off the goop, just gone writing. I don't mean it repeated over and over again and I couldn't turn it off like some technical difficulty. It simply never ended. I even remember the song. It was Unchained Melody. And I knew as like from Fleetwood Mac.
Unchained Melody, I think, from like Elvis and shit. Oh, my love.
That's right. Yeah.
My darling, I hunger for your touch. Are you still mine? I need your love. I need your love. God speed your love to me. That one.
Okay.
Which also is a cover, I'm pretty sure. Unchained Melody, I'm pretty sure, is also a cover of... I don't know who did the original one.
It was the Righteous Brothers.
Righteous Brothers.
Okay, well, I didn't mean to set you off with that question. I don't know what song I was thinking of. Is it The Chain? Is that the Fleetwood Mac one about
Yeah, if you
chains?
don't love me now.
Yeah.
You
Okay, don't sing it.
never
Don't. I didn't mean to do it. No. We're in part 1. We have to have some semblance of respect for the story. Benny. I don't. The only reason you're here is because you're going to bark at people who come to the door.
Woof.
If you're left down, I don't want to talk to you. I don't want to interact with you. I don't like you. Go somewhere else, okay? Another time, just this last Wednesday, 5 birds killed themselves on the window. That is to say, they smacked against it so hard that they just dropped.
I thought there was tiny nooses for a second.
Yeah, I was about to make It's like, well, yeah, I assume that's how a bird would kill itself by flying into something. Yeah.
Their tiny bodies just hitting the window. Tell my wife I love her. Tweet.
Rule number 3, any suspicious calls must be recorded. Never tape over a recording. And rule number 4, when the fog rolls in, do not leave the building. Do not open the door. Sound the emergency broadcast.
Like that.
I was about to make a comment about well, all those rules sound like normal rules for a broadcast, like take care of the equipment, record calls,
and then the fog.
And then the fog. Beware the fog as it rolls in.
Anytime I hear when the fog, if the fog comes or anything like that, like in a horror sense, it always makes me think of like Stephen King's The Mist or something like that. You know what I mean? You have no, when you're a teenager, you have no real understanding of the world yet, I don't think. Or at least a lot of people. I don't want to say everybody because I know someone's going to be like, I fucking was stabbed or whatever. So what I'm saying is, well, at least when I was a teenager and I was a giant piece of shit, which, still kind of am, I just remember like my English teacher coming in and being like, I have to take some days off because my mom was in a car wreck and she died, whatever. And like, it's just that all the kids being like, and like laughing. Cause not really understanding the weight of something. You know what I mean? It's shit like that.
Well, there's that, but then there's like, someone died. I feel like that's
but even the concept of death, because if it was somebody that you like, oh my god, dude, Jordan died, like your friend, that is sad. I just don't think that you fully understand what that means. Like you understand the permanence of it. It's not that, but I just mean like the sympathy of like knowing somebody for a lifetime. You know what I mean? That kind of thing.
I'd been switching between songs, getting ready to introduce an old classic by Fleetwood Mac. Whoa! Whoa! Whoa!
Your intuition is strong, young Indigo.
I'll take that, Bear Trap. Slightly startled by the thickness of the fog on its way towards the town, I did just as I was instructed to do and returned to my station, killing the music immediately and taking up the microphone.
This is an emergency broadcast from Pine Haven.
Does she have a mid-Atlantic accent?
Oh shit! I was speaking. You
know what?
This is
go for it.
This is an emergency broadcast for Pine Haven. Is that okay?
Is that okay? Too far. Honestly, her being like a 50s reporter.
No. I'm not doing that for 9 parts. It's gonna be like 5 hours of recording. I have to try.
Okay.
I just thought it was, I legitimately was like, oh yeah, I forgot she's the one that's running the fucking thing.
I furrowed my brows at my own. We went out with a group of friends for a wedding a couple weeks ago. And two of my buddies were drunk and thought it'd be a funny bit to walk around the room. And anytime one of them was about to say something, he would look at the other and go, saxophone. And he would start making like a perfect saxophone noise with his mouth. And the other one would just start monologuing as if he was a detective in an old TV show. And then they'd walk away and just go do that somewhere else.
That is, boy, oh boy, glad I was not there for that. That sounds just fucking horrible. Good God.
Saxophone. Hi, my boys.
And everyone's like, okay, that's awesome.
Saxophone.
Yeah, well, that's cool, dude. It's a nice youth pastor group thing you have going on there. Is that feels like the very innocent time. It'd be so funny if you guys were like in an opium den when this was happening. Three
people overdosing.
Yeah, exactly. 3 dead Chinamen just like laying there with these long opium pipes. And it's saxophone. Like walking through the opium haze.
What? Benny's freaking out. He did not.
But someone's probably at your house, dude.
There might be. I'll just kill him wherever they are. But I knew right away that Dan and I mix like oil and water. I decided to let him try his hand at announcing, but the first time he turned on his mic and heard him belt out,
"Good morning! And would you look at that sunshine?"
I hope Daniel gets hit by a truck.
I know, me too, immediately. Exactly. I hope he ends up like one of those fucking birds, dude.
I need him to fall out of the tower.
Head first, please.
Yeah. Not even supernatural, just like a gun accident. Some kind of.
Just literally slip wooden stairs and just fall right off.
Yeah. Dan apparently saw the expression on my face, unwilling to answer for fear of, offending or encouraging any other zealous callers. And so he finally did something good for me and answered in my place.
That's an interesting dream, ma'am. But I think if God lived in the forest, he wouldn't give you a nightmare like that.
that you did at the end of the laugh pissed me off at Dan so much. The little, like the satisfaction after the laugh at the own thing you said.
And I want to say that I want to say that I probably have put Dan into in a position of no redemption now.
No,
because
no.
I feel bad.
He's wearing suspenders and a bow tie in my mind now. I've got to fight him. Took him a moment before he finally spoke, but his voice was a hoarse whisper that he probably couldn't even pick up.
A little.
He said, then smirked with a sad excuse for a chuckle.
You're friendlier when I can't hear you well.
Okay, so she picks up Dan and she throws him through the pane glass window.
I think Dan's kind of growing on me a bit.
No. Honestly, you know what honestly did it is that chuckle that you did when you were beating him earlier. Because now when he did you're friendlier when I can't hear you well, I couldn't help but imagine you're friendlier.
To be fair, I could have read it like he could have been like, you're friendlier when I can't hear you well.
That's what it was in my head. So you didn't have to read it that way. You've already set that in stone. So
all right, okay. You kind of felt bad for him, and I like that even as Evelyn was annoyed with him as well, by the end she was just kind of like, I kind of miss him. Like I hope that we get some more of those interactions, or even maybe Dan can come out, maybe come back, I should say. No, I just fully disagree with you on that one. I don't need him back. I don't. I think he's going to.
Is it your fault?
He's going to stick around. He's going to stick around for a while, is what I think.
The hyper eagerness of him is going to get on my nerves.
Good morning.
Which, if I heard that on the radio, I would change the station immediately.
He won't be returning to work for a few days probably, and may not be wearing a headset for a long time. But while talking to his mother, I heard him in the background saying,
"Is that Evelyn? Tell her I'm not done being a nuisance yet."
It's like a stake in your heart every time. I love it. I love it.
The hum of satisfaction after laughing at your own joke. It's absurd. It's awful. Oh. Beggars can't be choosers. I watched as his eyes lit up, seeing the get well cards that had been left on his side of the console. He snorted when he noticed the one I left for him.
Happy birthday, Grandma.
You're so I want to feel bad because it's not him, it's you that makes me hate him, but it's so inseparable in my mind at this point. Like when we heard his last name was Esperanza, I just coasted over that fact. I coasted over the mention he has moppy black hair. In my head, it's like he has a perm. Like a perm almost of like
he's
red
a ginger
hair.
kid. Yeah.
And it's like it's like a high end type, but it sets off his head and is curly, and he's wearing glasses that are taped in the middle. He looks like a human embodiment of Carl Weezer from Jimmy Neutron. But annoyingly skinny. Oh gosh. Okay. Whatever. So for those who are curious, like myself, you can build they sell prefabricated fire towers. It's like one room, all windows. They range from 15 to 60,000. That is 100%, dude. I'm building a fire tower at my house. That's going to be the new podcast setup.
Good man.
Would you come? I'm gonna make a studio, and we're only gonna record at night, and it's gonna be horrific.
We're only gonna record at night. Jesus,
we're only recording at night.
That does sound absolutely frightening.
He laughed. It was the first time you had heard him laugh like that. Well, ever. That didn't say much, considering we had known one another for less than a week. But time seems to drag out after you have some freaky shit with someone.
Matching tuxedos.
Okay, this is my bear trap. This next line is my bear trap. I nodded decisively.
With plaid bow ties.
You know why, Isaiah? Because you are this person.
No.
That's why. That's not a bear trap. That's a mirror. That's a new thing I'm introducing. Mirror.
That's one of the worst things you've ever said to me on the show. What do you mean I'm this person? What do you mean? Explain yourself now.
I'm propping up my mirror is what I'm saying. That's my new bear trapping.
How is that me? How?
I could see you be like matching tuxedos, and then you would have a plaid bow tie. I could see it in a heartbeat.
Don't you ever?
Also, I feel like you go to more weddings than I've ever heard anyone ever go to.
Yeah, because I got like 40 friends who all got married this year, and it's I'm at my limit. They all get one. If they get divorced, I'm not going to the next one or whatever.
I do. I think that's only fair. You get one.
You get one. Which, by the way, I also have. What do you do? Hey, Benny just started chewing on a gun. What are you doing? Are you insane? My gosh.
He's saying free me.
I have.
he's saying get me out of here.
He's saying please kill me. I can't do this.
He's like
anymore.
because you're like I'm gonna give you a little bow tie. As you say to him,
shut up. Shut up. Stop. Don't bring that voice and mention of Dan. No, that's what I feel like you would do with me. If we were like out somewhere and I died, you'd be like, well, the forest wanted him.
I'd walk up with my flashlight through the forest. I'd see your body separated, upper half of your face with your upper lip hooked and your bottom lip on the ground. And I do. And I'd just turn around and I'd walk away.
Never tell anyone.
No, I wouldn't. Yeah, even your wife was like, have you seen Isaiah? And
Kayla.
Nope. Yeah. Nope. No, I haven't seen anything. You know you shouldn't be up here, right? This is authorized people only. That's what I'd say if I'm up in the broadcast station. You realize that you're not supposed to be here, right?
This is 5 years from now when I build a fire watch on my property, and you find me dead like in my backyard, and then Kayla comes to find you once again at my house, and you're like, you're not supposed to be up here, right?
I'd leave like bits of very good smelling food to attract bears to come and eat your body. To just get rid of all the evidence too. Total. So mystery.
You killed me in this scenario.
No, you're still dead. But
then why is it evidence? Then why is it evidence?
Well, because I mean, there's a murder.
That was a Freudian slip.
Listen, I wish I would have been the one to do it, but I'm the one. I do. Oh, dang it! That's what I say. I come across your body and I say, darn it. Okay, well, thank God I have these Twinkies on me. And I drop the Twinkies down, and then the bears start coming. Ooh.
When you said hostess, I thought you were saying, "Thank God I have these hosts." Like you have backup host on speed dial.
Yeah, there
if
we go.
I die in a bear-related accident. Yeah.
All right.
Hey,
part
Bear,
6.
You want to start? Hey, Bear, do you want to start a podcast? You want to do a show?
I love you, Bear.
So
I say to him immediately. I love you, Bear.
So we have a joke on the show called Bear Traps. I think you're going to love it.
Oh, I don't like that. I don't like that.
I do. Okay. We'll change it just for you, Bear. I love you, Bear.
I love you, Bear. The whole show's just you reading stories and then being like, I love you, Bear.
I love you, Bear. Love you so much.
Oh, thank you.
Kind of impressive that he talks, honestly. That'd be worth calling for that'd be worth listening to the show. Yeah, that he has a bear that talks.
You have a show with the talking bear, but it's like, well, we read scary stories.
That's scary.
The
he does, and then I say, oh my God, that's kind of scary, isn't it, Bear? And he does,
oh yeah, it's really scary.
Wow, Bear, that's so cool. I'm so glad you're here. Definitely not that other guy. I'm still rotting in the woods, like right next to the recording site.
Part 6.
Part 6. Benny, what do you want? If I let you up in my lap, you're not going to be chill. You're going to freak out. Just then, I heard a crackle. It was the walkie-talkie connected to my hip. Daniel's voice on the other end.
Did you find it yet?
I would beat Daniel to death with my bare hands.
He's kind of coming in at the worst moment.
Just sneaking around. You hear the cries, the shrieking, then it's like, Earth to, hello, it's your best friend, Earth to Captain Tom. Are you there? Just kill him. Be like, just be like, hey everyone, he's up there. Go that way.
Go to creepcast.store if you want some merch from us. Get some nice, fun fabric. We have a lot of cool shirts this time around. I'm stoked. So be sure to check that out. It's a lot of fun stuff. But other than that, I hope you all have a great rest of your week, and we will see you in the next one. Stay creeped.
Stay creeped. This was a really good story. It would have been better if Dan tried in a tragic elk /fall /impalement /explosion incident. Would have made it cooler, but it's good for what it was, I guess. Bye.